Calling all water signs, calling all water signs, calling all water signs. That is Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. That's my excited scream because there's love all over your pre-shuffle and I'm fucking excited about it. Let's deep dive. Let's go. So in the pre-shuffle, I have seen this gorgeous new love first time. This could be an LGBTQ kind of love. This could be a sassy, saucy, sexy person that you're not used to. This is encouraging you to surrender in a way you never have before. And this is a new dimension for you in love and in life. Not only that, this is coming after some real heartache and pain. That's why I screamed. I was meant to do that full intro first before I came here. I couldn't. I just started screaming because I was so excited for you guys, okay? Because not only that, the tarot first card out is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new experience you've never had before in love with someone who is so vibrant and sexy and powerful, and they turn you on and it's nice. It's a new dimension and it's emotionally fulfilling for you as well. It's really stimulating. It really stimulates your senses. Oh, it gets your juices flowing. And that's not a sexualized innuendo. I'm not sexing this up at all. It's really, really platonic. It's really, really genuine. It's really, really heartfelt. It's really what you need after what you've been through, okay? Really, 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 really is what is coming out of my mouth, okay? First card out, like I said, Ace of Cups, followed by the Four of Wands. How gorgeous. This is a serious commitment. This is gorgeous. This is what you need. That's why I screamed. Oh my God. Ah! That's actually my engagement scream when someone gets engaged and then they show you their ring finger. Because obviously I feel like this is every chick flick ever made in the US. Let me see your ring. Let me see your rock. Oh my goodness. Are you engaged? Congratulations. Like, it's that kind of energy. And I'm really, really impressed with everything that you've been through in your life to get here. That's what I want to say, because Five of Cups in the back of the mind and the Sun in the front of the mind. And it's really, the cards are so gorgeous. They're lifting my spirit because some of the readings haven't been as gorgeous as yours this week. And the heartache that you've been through, it shows me the kind of person that you are. The cards coming out, they're all light cards. So I've got the Love in the Light, Love in the Dark Hermitologist deck, right? And it's gorgeous because every single one of the cards is light. First time I've started using them this year on the channel, and they're all light. Not a single dark card. First group ever, water signs. Straight light source. And obviously we need a little bit of yin and a little bit of yang. In this instance, you don't, because your past has been full of heartache and pain. Like, when I say I'm really, really proud of you, I mean it, because I don't know if you hear that enough, and I don't know if you really acknowledge what you've come through and come out of, because as a clairvoyant and intuitively, I can see the trauma and pain that comes from your past, from the heartache you've been through. And I understand that getting into this relationship isn't something that you would have easily done or decided to do, and going for this kind of person, it isn't kind of an option even. Like, in my mind, I get, like, I'm really kind of grounded in what I said, and I want to stick with that. Like, it's not an option to go this way, but you've gone this way, and this is true love, and this is what's happening. So what is that voice that says that's not an option? That's not an option, because that was the only option you had for a really, really long time, was to reject this narrative of love that you now have. Reject this opportunity, reject this way forward. This is the first time. This is someone potentially coming out as gay, bi, queer, in some kind of way, non-binary, trans, whatever it is. This is somebody dating somebody, or falling in love with somebody, or finally moving in towards a loving direction of the type of connection they've always really wanted. Yeah? I've done some readings on love this week, cracking the love code and love languages, and I spoke about the types that we go for versus the types that actually really do fulfill us and accommodate our needs. And sometimes we go for this kind of type or that kind of type because we just went for it in childhood, or we were kind of encouraged to, but it's not what we want. Then we get old enough and confident enough, get heartbroken enough, feel the toxicity coming from the ones we're choosing enough to realize we should not be choosing them anymore. We need to go in a new direction. It looks gorgeous. It looks so fulfilling. It looks so homely and warm. So you could be considering moving in with this person, or you know that there's a plan in the future for you to live together. You could see the future in each other's eyes, I want to say, because the way that these two are locking lips and locking eyes, there's a lot of kissing here. A lot of it's so cute. It's not like sordid or saucy or lusty or anything of the kind. The kissing is so subtle and soft and really, really beautiful, and it's so new. It's so new and it's fresh, and it's healing. It's the most healing love ever, and it doesn't look like that healing is a honeymoon phase or it's going to fall out. It's naturally how the connection is. It's naturally what your heart needs as well. Both of you are each other's compass in this lifetime. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect, especially because of what you've been through. And that's that beautiful affirmation again. And I said it in the love readings I done in the week. Last week, which was really about, you go through these things for a reason. You had to go through this to be where you are now. And I said, how annoying is it when people say that? But this is confirmation again. You went through that because now you've accrued the internal wisdom and the right level of heart in your compass to manifest this love. This ain't a basic love. I don't even want to call it love. I want to call it a soul accomplishment. I want to call it oneness. I want to call it completion in life. I want to call it oneness and one and the same, and everything that you've been working on all your life. Okay, there is this energy 4 of Cups in the future where you may be disconnected from this person at this time. You may not be speaking, you may not be spending time together. There's 7 of Swords in the now moment. Yes, something's going on here. The Hermit's coming out with that, with Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be dating online. You could be not around each other very much. You could be isolated. You could be working on a proposal, or they could be working on a proposal. It feels like there's lies, or someone's away for work. Someone could be traveling for business. So, I don't want to ruin the surprise if there is one, but somebody could be doing up the house and getting things ready for when their partner comes back off tour or comes home again, and then there's going to be a massive proposal or a massive surprise. Someone's accruing money, accruing wealth, getting ready, getting fit, doing whatever they've got to do to manifest this love. Someone's really missing who they love as well. So if you are disconnected from this person at this time, it's because you're both working really, really hard, but someone seems quite rebellious, a little bit bored. Someone in the connection and who you're with, they're really saucy and they have this spark of love. And I do get the Vogue card coming out, so it gives me queer LGBTQ, but it's not just about that. It's a voguing. This person could be a model, supermodel, doesn't have to be, but when someone exudes that level of confidence and just that, yes, darling, that kind of saucy yes, it's a bit OTT and really stereotypical, but it's that flair. It's whatever it is for you, because that could be so goofy. Someone could do a stupid goofy face that makes you laugh. Someone this person is just so in their own unique power. When I think about Vogue, I'm thinking about Vogue in the dance. Everyone comes, everyone's clicking, everyone's clapping. Yes, 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 yes. It's a vibe. The vibe is always right with this person. So when they are away, you are going to miss them. And it is going to be hard sometimes when they're not around, because them in your energy is just accomplishment and completion and oneness. There's so much oneness that you have together that when you're not together, it's a bit annoying. And there is issues around commitment, okay? So I see fears around commitment, insecurity around commitment because of the past pain and trauma. But you are moving forward through it, and there is a massive celebration that's going to come from all of this, yeah? So if you're not engaged already, then, I've been screaming multiple times in the reading, engagement looks possible, it looks really nice. Commitment looks really, really possible here. And it's because of the hard work you've done in the past. Once again, that phrase is coming back to bite me in the arse, because I really am so against that phrase of we all go through things for a reason or whatever. You know, when you're down and out and the last thing you need to hear is someone say, this is going to make you stronger, this is building character, you need this. No, I don't need this level of trauma and heartache. But the cards are like, you did. You definitely did. You needed it. It's made you who you are. You're aligned to where you're meant to be going. Without it, you would never be this evolved, you know? So it's like slapping me in the face too, like, wake up, check yourself. This is definitely a need, yeah? God, in my head, I'm getting God has seen and assessed your need and demand and has met it for you, yeah? You prayed, you worshipped, you cried, you spoke to the Lord, and you asked God questions. Keep asking God questions. Why am I going through this? When am I going to get my chance? When am I going to get my light? When am I going to get my love? When am I going to get my healing? When am I going to get my time in the sun? When am I going to get my spotlight? When am I going to get my happy day? When am I going to get my happy ever after? Why am I going through this? What have I done so bad, Lord? And God's gone, my child, you haven't done anything bad. But you are an angel of mine that wants more than most. And because of that, and because of your integrity, and because of your heart, and because of your layering, the onion that you are, which I've been screaming about for weeks now, God forbid I speak about an onion again on another reading, right? But you are indeed that onion with all these layers. Like, God has to be able to raise your vibration high enough so you can attune to all of the gifts you have. You're so gifted. So you have to be with someone who's just as gifted as you. You can't settle for less. You can't be an overgiver. I'm connecting with a really gorgeous, watery empath, a super empath, a lover of massive proportion. And your lover is also a lover. And I know we're quite far into the reading now. We're 11 minutes in. But I want to open this up a little bit more to more than just love. Because some of you guys, this is just self-love accomplishment to the point where you're taking the stage. You're taking on a big show. You're doing a big performance. Something amazing is coming towards you because you've manifested it. So it's your first time and you're surrendering to this new dimension after heartbreak. For some of you guys, it's love, it's the engagement, it's the move, it's connecting with this person who's been at a distance with you, going on that date with this person from this app that you've been talking to for maybe years. There's this evolution in love coming. But for some of you guys, it's because your evolution and your gorgeous, in my head I'm getting a vision of a cosmic egg now, and it's taking me to the Scorpio reading of the dragon's egg. It's the eggs hatching. You are hatching. I want to cry a little bit because now the egg's hatching from the Scorpio read. I'll link it in the end screen and I'll link it in the description. But the egg's hatching and the egg is you. It's you. It's nobody else. It's not a child of yours or a business of yours or something that you're manifesting. We was talking about what the egg could be, a creature of all like a brand new creature. It's you. It's your light source. It's a piece of you that you're going to integrate into your heart chakra. That's just going to make you more and more you. You're hatching. That's the truth. You are the egg. Cosmic egg, black egg, golden egg. There's layers to it. Iridescence egg. I'm obsessed with iridescence at this time. Beautiful energy, guys. You had such little to offer at the beginning. And it killed you to know that you didn't have much to give. And you cried a lot about this. It broke your heart in many ways. Yeah. And it wasn't pride and ego that was hurting you the most. It was the fact that you felt like you couldn't repair. Like you couldn't get out of this situation. You just kind of walked away and you knew it was the best thing to do. And then after that, you were kind of out in the cold. And from being the person that has so much to give and so much to offer, to not having that much to give anymore and just having to work on yourself and build what you could, it was hard. And there was so much conversations that you didn't want to have, so many people you didn't want to see, so much love and intimacy that you avoided because it wasn't aligned to your heart chakra, because you can't love until you love yourself, and you can't give with emptiness, yeah? You can't give if you're empty. You need to give from a full cup. Ace of Cups started the reading, yeah? You can't give water with an empty cup. Your cup needs to run over, yeah? And your cup is running over. Your cup is running over now. You can see where you're going. You've got a beautiful future ahead of you. And there's small decisions you have to make, yeah? In this relationship, definitely, yeah? In this connection, yeah? Your power seat in business, financially, yeah? A lot of clarity in your mind about who you want to be and where you want to go and who you're taking with you. A boyfriend, a brother, a best friend. A liar who can't come any further with you. Yeah? So if someone is a liar and they've been in your life for a really long time, they could be family, friends, a really important associate, but they're a liar, it comes to a point where you have to make a choice to just block that out of your life and close it for good. And I know that it's not something that you kind of want to do, but it's been in your mind, you know you have to do it. And you're trying to find the courage to do that. There's a lot of us in the LGBTQ community where we go no contact. And going no contact is a really, really difficult phase because it means cutting people off out of your life that have been the driving force in your life for many years, maybe. A partner, a lover, a best friend. When it gets to the point where the toxicity is so evident in front of you and you know that that person is no good, and if that person's a liar and all they do is lie to you and you claim to be integritous and honest and true, then you can't be around it. You can't be around the liar. You can't be around a thief. You can't be around a criminal. If you want to live a good, prosperous life in the light and have wholeness and good vibrations around you all the time, then you need to be in high vibes and you need to be around good people. And if you keep having to go around people that are toxic and unhealthy, it's not going to help. LGBTQ is a great example of that because whether you're trans, non-binary, queer, gay, straight, it's kind of like an outcasted community. So if people are bashing gays over there, slagging off lesbians over there, shitting on trans over there, and laughing at non-binaries over there, then, and you're part of that community, or you are one of those letters, then of course you're not going to want to go around those people. But that could be your mum, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, your colleagues, your manager, your associate, your business partners, your stakeholders, right? It's fucking hard. So you've got to decide, what do I do in that instance? What do I do in that situation? But I do need to walk away. I do need to get out of this because you don't want to be around any of that because you want to live in your truth. And you've got to have more integrity because you've got to know who you stand with and what you stand for and what you do and what you stand against. So certain people leave your life and then you go no contact and you refuse to speak to them and you let them go. And the way you do that works in many different ways. Trauma is attached. No contact cycles, I've been through my own version of it. Hell. And then you go back and forth, getting dragged back in because these people claim to love you and actually some people harass you and force you back in and actually you feel unsafe. Yeah? You feel abused, harassed, targeted. You're scared. In some cases, you're fearing for your life. Some people are actually outrightly dragging people back in, forcing them to stay there, locking them in their rooms. In some incidents with young trans or young LGBTQ, especially from specific races and religious groups, they are under serious target and threat. They'll get kidnapped, trafficked, abused, violated in major ways just to stay in the family or in the community group or to stay in the position that they're in. Be forced not to be gay. Conversion therapies. A lot of sick shit. So it may not be that severe, it doesn't feel that severe, but it's worth addressing those cycles that do occur because something like that occurred for you. And you had to, the heartbreak you went through, this is like celebritism as well, which is my new favourite term because I'm such a philosopher now. I must say celebritism, right? Ego check. But it's if you're a celebrity, right, and you live in a special kind of community, yeah? Don't ask me how I'm getting this, but I am. I'm getting a gated community and you all live in it. And you all kind of carpool and share resources and do things together. And no one can come into the community. But the community's creepy. Or weird things happen. Or you're trapped in this kind of social group that's just awkward and not fitting. Movie recommendation, check it out in the description. It's the TV recommendation, baddest fucking TV show I've watched this year because I love this woman so much. She's becoming my favourite, maybe she is my favourite actress. The way she shut this TV show down was elite. What is it called? The Beast in Me. Netflix, the beast in me, the star of Homeland. Homeland is one of my favourite shows of all time. Haven't seen her in ages doing anything, and the beast in me just dropped on Netflix. It is lit. She is sensational as an actress. What an incredible actress. The way she really grips you. So that story is a perfect example of the beast in someone being allowed to live on for far too long. This serial killer just out here killing. This woman should have stayed far away from this man. Far fucking away. Yeah? She was in the community where she lived. He lived right next to her. And he's just insurging on her. I don't even know if that's the right word. Infringing on her life more and more and more. She's already no contact. She's already away from the rest of the world. She's a celebrity. She's a well-recognised author. She's trying to stay out of the way. This man's breaking into her house. She's investigating him. He is a serial killer of the ages. I'm going to have to watch it again on repeat in the background. Great. Surely it's going to win awards or something. I don't know how long it's been out. The Beast in Me. Go and binge. Watch it. It's so fantastic. Gripping as hell. That's what happens when you don't go non-contact. That is a prime example when you let bad energy fester. That is an example of 7 of Swords unchecked. That's exactly what the fuck that is. That is the devil energy left out in the open for far too fucking long. Because that motherfucker should have been checked at murder number 1. But no. This man is now a in-depth professional serial killer. He's just gone. And the ending, I'm not going to ruin it. I nearly ruined it. I nearly went into the whole ending. The ending is heart. Like you're shaking, you're confused. Like not the last episode, but the third to last episode. You're like, what? What the fuck? No. And then it flips to the past, and the whole episode after that is about the past, and you're like, wait, we need to flash back to the future. This shit is lit. What is happening here? It's so gripping. I don't even know who directed that. I'm going to go and check out the director. I'm going to go and dive into that whole movie. And the man in that. The man and the actor in that, I can't remember where he come from. And now I'm just gossiping, guys. Who is the man? When I watched it, I knew who he was and where he's from. Now I've just lost track. But he's well recognised as well as an actor. He played an incredible role in that. Everyone played an incredible role in... What an incredible TV series. Got to be number 1 for me on Netflix this year. But not only that, I've also been watching P-Valley. So it's actually called Pussy Valley. And I think it is a like the early phases of maybe Tyler Perry's work on Beauty and the Beast. So I'm going to recommend that as well, because I've been binge watching that while I've been sorting out my crazy hair at this time, retwisting my hair. So if you fancy a little bit of strippers on the pole doing the damn thing, season 1's great. Season 2's a bit not as good, but it really reminds me of Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black is Beauty. I don't know what it's called now. Black is Beauty? I'm getting confused because I'm thinking of the Beast movie. Either way, you don't need me to recommend more shows. I've done enough. This is meant to be about you, but it's good to watch things. So P-Valley, The Beast in Me, and Tyler Perry. Go and watch all Tyler Perry, because every now and then you need a little bit of Tyler Perry. And actually, when is the rest of that series coming out? Because I could not stop screaming for about 20 minutes when I watched the last episode of the Tyler Perry Black is Beauty, or Beauty is Black. Beauty is Black or Black is Beauty. Sorry, Tyler, I don't know what it's called. But it was hilarious. I was wetting myself. I could not believe what I was witnessing. I was just screaming in laughter because typical Tyler Perry. It was just hilarious. It was so hilarious, the scene. It involved a chainsaw and a shower. And that is all I will say if you've never seen it. And it was just hilarious. I'm going to go and watch it again as well, because it just made me laugh. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, done. I'm done. I love you guys. That's it. That's it. Go and have fun. Go and binge watch some shows. Go and let your hair down a little bit. Go and loosen up. And Don't be so uptight and so rigid about this love or this opportunity, because you do go through moments where you feel the flare and you feel the love and you feel the power and you feel this vibration, and there's a new engagement and it's great, and it's potentially a proposal for some of you guys, so that's the example. But on that note, you're like, oh, well, if we're going to get engaged, then we're going to have to move in together, and then we're going to have to get a house, and then we're going to have to plan the wedding, and oh, fuck, it's not that deep. Don't turn it into a big, deep, over-churning thought in the mind, because this person's in flow state and you're in flow state, and it's sexy and it's surrender. It's really gorgeous love. It's really gorgeous love. The cards that are out are so beautiful. It's the first time card and the surrender card, and both of the lips are touching and the eyes are touching, and it's intimate, and it's such a wholesome, rich embrace. It's not lusty or overly sexually forced. It's not overly gravitas. It's a low-key relationship that is, and those are the ones that seem to just work. This is a natural, effortless love. A natural, effortless love that started inside of you first. Wow. What a beautiful way to go. Love and light, water signs. I'll be back soon with more.